Hello and welcome to the Dancers Hideout Bitesize Sundays, the place where you'll find all the tips and tricks to help you and your dancing. We'll be breaking some of those big dancing topics down into some more manageable portions. My name's Ian, I'm a professional teacher and former competitor with over 30 years of dancing experience and teaching. Let's stop going around in circles and let's talk about turns. There are many ways in which we can dance. Turns. And understanding the differences between the different types of turns that we can do are what allow for a large variety of movements to be possible. No matter if you're a ballet dancer, a salsa dancer, a street dance or hip hop dancer, or maybe a ballroom and Latin dancer like myself, every dancer will produce turns in their dancing movements. A lot of the time when we're dancing turning movements, the application of technique and how you're moving yourself isn't always so clear. So what is a turn? Simply stated, a turn is a movement which alters a dancer's orientation, and this can be done over a number of steps, i.e. you would dance a turning movement over 2, 3 or maybe even 4 steps. A spin or pivot, however, is danced only on one step. And this is kind of important to remember, as there are many dancers who actually get these 2 points the wrong way round, which unfortunately result in balance issues and technique issues. Let me show you what I mean in our infographics. I've taken 2 popular dance figures used in the ballroom and Latin genre to help me explain the premise here. I've chosen to use the spin turn in the waltz and the underarm turn to the right for the lady in the rumba. Feel free to use your own dancing figures that use these types of movements as a substitute for your own dancing style, if you need to. When we dance the spin turn figure as shown on the screen here, I've chosen to use the leader steps for simplicity here. You can see that step 5 of this figure uses the spin action to complete the movement, which produces the alteration in alignment and the amount of turn which is used for the movement. When we look at the underarm turn for the lady in the rumba, which also uses a basic movement to commence with, I'm also using the lady steps this time to explain it because, well, it's the underarm turn for the lady. We can see that the turn takes place over steps 4, 5 and 6. This is the point right here, that turns are danced over a series of steps that help complete the turning movement that they're trying to do, whereas spins and pivots only use one step to complete their turns. And this aspect becomes incredibly useful as we apply it to a lot of our choreographies and dancing steps, regardless of what dancing style we actually happen to be dancing. If there is a movement that requires you to spin, that should be quite obvious because it happens on one step. And if there's some sort of movement that takes place in a number of steps to create a turning movement, that there is a turn. Sometimes figures are actually called turns, and that implies that movement as well. And this allows for a much easier way of dancing and a clearer way of dancing. If you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to give us a like, we'll really appreciate it of course. If you'd like to see more from the Dancers Hideout, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to make sure you ding the bell icon so that you can stay notified for whenever we're putting out new videos or content. You can also drop down in the comments section anything that you found interesting from today's video, or maybe there is something that you want to see in a future video. Let us know guys, we want to hear about it. You can also more actively get involved with what we do here at the Dancers Hideout by contributing to one of our funding pages, the links of which I'll put in the description section. Any contributions which are made are greatly appreciated and we can feature you in our credits section at the end of the video. In the meantime, I've been Ian, this is the Dancers Hideout, and it's been a pleasure.